So hello everyone, I'm Eladio Domingo from VSIT1 and now I'm going to tackle about the flowchart. I hope you gain some knowledge about for my uh, presentation.
So, what is my objective about this topic, about flowcharts? It is a diagrammatic representation of the solution to a given problem, but more importantly, it provides a breakdown of the essential steps to solving the problem. Example, when designing and planning a process, flowcharts can help you identify its essential steps and simultaneously offer the bigger picture of the process. And now, we're going to tackle what is flowchart. Flowchart is a graphical representation of algorithm. Programmers often use it as a program planning tool to solve a problem. It makes use of symbols which are connected among them to indicate the flow of information and processing. So, the process of flowchart for an algorithm is known as flowcharting. So, there's a lot of advantage of using flowchart, and this is one. So, the advantage of flowchart is provide a clearer, more specific portrayal of the client system. There is less opportunity for misunderstanding, omitted areas, or ambiguous statements when one uses lines and symbols rather than words to describe internal symbol.
So now guys, you are going to make a flowchart problem. Since I'm very my favorite drink is coffee. Now we're going to make a flowchart about coffee. We're going to make a coffee about flowchart. So come on. And additional, I'm going to use a Canva app because it is very flexible about using flowchart, graphs, etc. So come on. First, we are going to choose a symbol, and of course the symbols start here. And we're going to type a start. Next, we're going to put a arrows because right here a line is connected that shows relationship between the representative shapes. So what I said earlier, this one. We're going to use a arrow here. And next is the shape input. Right here. And we're going to type a power on. We're going to power on a coffee machine. Yes. Next one, arrow again. And the shape decision. You're going to decide what coffee you want, like cafe macchiato or what, something like that. And here, the diamond one. Right here, and what do you want the coffee? If it's your choice. And now we're going to use a symbol of process. Yes, arrow again. So I chose the flavor of, I'm going to add a chocolate powder. Yes, because I love chocolate. Here, right here, the rectangle one, and we're going to type a add chocolate powder. There. And one, I'm going to add to a I think the milk. It's so good, milk. Yes. Right here. Place here and here. Milk. And now we're going to use again the decision. We're going to press the power. Yes. Right here. And here. Use the diamond one. And power press. and arrow again to connect the symbols, and we're going to select the symbol input. We're going to press the power off. This one, copy, and excuse me, sorry, power off. And that's the end. You may have now your coffee. FlowChart right here. So first, to sum it up, start. The next one, you're going to use a start symbol and the arrow on, and the input symbol and the power on, because that is a represent input or output. For the next one is the decision symbol. You're going to decide whatever you want, like coffee, like this. And you add the processed milk, chocolate, and you're going to use again decision. You press the power and the power off, and the stand. Start to the end. This is end. So now we are going to make a loop flow chart. So as earlier, at the same, we're going to make a coffee again. So I think, for how many sugars do I put? I think so. First, we're going to use the symbol start. Here, start, and again the arrow one, because it is the connector, shows relationship between the representative shapes. So arrow and the input symbol. Input here, up, and output. How going to put a how many sugars? So how many sugars do you want here? Sugars station, and symbol, the arrow one here, copy, and input sugar. Of course, there's output, there's an input. Sugar, input, sugar. Next one, arrow again for the connector, and we're going to use a symbol process, of course, a rectangle shape. Here, rectangle. This one, like added 0, of course 0, and symbol, the connector again, and we're going to use the decision, the diamond one, added sugar, added sugar here if you want, and end. This is the loop, remember. Going to say, and the end symbol, end or start, because we're going to end. And if you want no sugar, and we're going to use this, you're going to use the symbol process again. Copy this, and here add sugar. Going to use the connector again, arrows, copy here, and added, and equals, added, positive +1, +1, and we're going to use the connector again here, and here. The added 0. This one. Oh, right there. And we're going to connect in added sugar here. This and this. Put here. This one. And copy this. So the answer for this is yes or no, and this is the loop flowchart text. Right, going to do here. Delete this one and yes for this and no for this. So to sum it up, this is the loop flowchart. So if you want to add sugar, right here, input sugar, how many sugars, add sugar or added sugar, right? And end. Thank you. So thank you guys for listening to my presentation. I hope you gain some knowledge about for my presentation, and the most important is hashtag settle for more and hashtag respect.